Peace, everybody. What's going on? This is your man, Force of Power Lifestyle Health Wellness Coach Michael Ball as well this morning. Riding along in the morning with the morning talk, coaching tips and morning talk here. So every morning I do a little tip video, and this is one of those mornings from Health Coach Mike. Let's get into it. So today we're going to talk about sugar, right? Everyone knows about sugar. Oh, sugar, you shouldn't eat sugar, it makes you fat. And that's true. Sugar can be a very dangerous food to consume, especially if you eat sugar. Especially if you eat sugar all the time at the wrong time, and particularly if you're eating the wrong type of sugar. So realistically, sugar is not a food that needs to be consumed the way that we're consuming it. All right, it does not need to be consumed the way that we're consuming it. Starch is a sugar, but we have non-starchy foods that are more conducive to our health. Non-starchy foods are better for our health rather than starchy foods. So we have starchy vegetables, you have non-starchy vegetables, you have refined and unrefined foods, and a lot of times we consume the refined foods, the processed foods, that contains the sugar that is released quickly into our body, causes insulin to spike, and then over time, by us constantly doing that, we're creating an addiction to the sugar, and this vicious cycle of insulin resistance continues to happen, hyperinsulinemia, so on and so on, and then we just continue to go down this vicious cycle. And as a result of that, obesity happens, diabetes happens, and a lot of oxidation in the body, and a lot of toxic sugar builds up in the body and causes problems. Inflammation happens. All these things happen because of prolonged exposure to the wrong types of sugar and not enough time away from it. All right, so we can, if you think about it, think about the morning time when you get up and get breakfast. I don't care if it's oatmeal, cream of wheat, you're eating sugar. Sugar is grain is also sugar. You're talking about grains. Oatmeal is a grain. All right, and a lot of these grains today are processed grains, refined grains. They're not good quality grains. They spike your sugar up real fast and get that insulin popping. So you want to stay away from that kind of stuff. All right. Now, you don't have to eat breakfast in the morning. Eating breakfast in the morning puts you at risk. For most people, puts you at risk of eating poor quality food. And so that's why I coach people, stay away from breakfast until you can get control. Now, I teach a regimen of fasting where I help people implement fasting throughout their lifestyle. And if you can implement fasting throughout your day, then over time, you'll have a better opportunity to reverse some of these metabolic conditions. You'll have a better opportunity to cut down, reduce the sugar that's being built up in your body, in your liver, and out of your bloodstream. Okay, you also will be able to reduce the fat internally, intra-organic fat or ectopic fat, and then start to reduce the fat throughout the body. So through fasting, we kind of train the body to utilize what the body has. So by not putting in food all the time, you're giving the body no choice but to use its resources for energy, because your body still has to function. Right? Your body still has to function. So we train the body to say, hey, listen, don't look at regular food. Don't look at the food that we have coming down our throat. Let's look at the reserves that we have on our body. The sugar, the glycogen, the fat stores, okay? Primarily glycogen and fat stores, all right? So that's what we want to train the body to do. So, so in other words, guys, as far as, eating breakfast, you don't need to eat breakfast if you are trying to really lose weight and get in better shape, all right? That's not necessary. Train yourself to go without breakfast. Train yourself to start taking away and eliminating starches and, refined vegetables and fruit, not fruit, but refined foods, period. All right, refined sugars. Get away from that, and then start exercising, and then watch what happens over time. Also, you need to get yourself a good micronutrient. Okay, get a good micronutrient. If you don't have one, I'll put a link in the description below that will give you some ideas of a powerful micronutrient to really feed the cells of your body. All right. So listen, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Have a good day. This is your man, Force of Power Lifestyle Health Wellness Coach Mike. Peace out, y'all.